out a piece of information that the woman who is currently the appointed guardian has been accused of a scheme to rob a different client. There's a $30 million suit against her. You have said you have concerns about what is going on with this guardianship. How so?
When I was in New York and staying with Wendy in the summer, I noticed when she would call, she had no access to her money, so every time she had to do anything that she had to pay for, she had to go through the guardian. And she would call to order her breakfast at 7:30 in the morning with the guardian, and she would take the order, and the order wouldn't show up until sometimes noon. And so Wendy wouldn't have any food. And when I went back to LA, I would have to send her food from Los Angeles to New York through delivery service because the communication wasn't there, and she had no other access to money than this guardian. And so that's what was concerning to me, because she was telling me she didn't have food. And her publicist also, who lives out in LA, both of us were going back and forth sending food to Wendy because she wasn't having access to food.
You know, I was reading in here, Regina, where you were like...
Brooklyn, I love Brooklyn. Ever coming to El Paso, Texas? We actually, no, San Antonio. I'm sorry, we did a show. We did a show in Texas, but I don't know about El Paso. I'd like to come down there. I like Texas. I do. Again, there's not too many states I don't like. Did I go to Jerry's funeral? I did not go to Jerry's funeral. It was for family only, but I did go to his memorial service that his family had in Cincinnati, and I went to that, and that was really nice. And I got to see a lot of people I used to work with on the Springer Show in Chicago that I had seen in a long time. So, about a lot of people that worked for Jerry over the years, and went to his memorial service in Cincinnati. But his funeral was just for family. Somebody said, "Are we going to film in Chicago?" Unfortunately, not. I know there was a time when I was thinking about leaving NBC and signing a deal with Tribune, and they were talking about putting me in the old Bozo Circus studio, and that would have been really cool because I grew up right down the street from there, but didn't work out. But it's okay because the show's been pretty good. Are you going to put an official statement about Wendy Williams? No, I did a couple yes, Jerry did pass away. I did put out a couple TikToks concerning Wendy Williams, but not an official statement. I am prior law enforcement. I'm a Chicago police officer for 12 years. By the way, I love Wendy, and I really hope she gets better. Now, they're saying dementia, and there's all these things that she can't come back from. Until I heard that from a doctor or somebody, I just think there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I do think that she's got a little problem with alcohol, just like I had, and, she's got to overcome that. Me, sober 6 years, so, hopefully she can get sober and she get back to, back to herself. Am I still recording new shows for one more week? And then I am off for the summer, and hopefully I'll be back in August taping shows for September. You missed my show. Come on, don't miss it. Just watch it. Somebody wrote down about, what's that show? Jersey Shore. I've never watched an episode. That's not for me. That's not my kind of show. Have I talked to Wendy Williams? I haven't talked to Wendy in a couple of years. I reached out. I tried to reach out when I hosted a show with Jerry when she was having all those guest hosts, and I wanted to talk to her, but it's kind of hard to get a hold of her, man. I don't know if they get messages, or maybe because what she's going through, she doesn't feel like talking to people, but I certainly have reached out. Can you come? I'm trying to read these as fast as I can. When did Jerry pass? Jerry passed last year in April. Died of cancer. How can you get tickets to see my show? You go to stevewilkos.com and you click the audience section. Tickets are free. We'd love to have everybody. Will I ever retire? Somebody asked me if I ever retire. It'll be a forced retirement. I love doing the show. Is the show real? Yes, of course it's real. But I'm not just gonna quit. I love doing the show. So someday I'm sure they're gonna come in and say, "Steve, we got bad news for you. The show's canceled," and that'll be it. But then I'll retire because I can't see me taking another job when this is over. Why is no one talking about her publicist? You are right about Wendy Williams' publicist. She was letting her drink when she knows she's got a drinking problem. That was not really a smart move. Do I watch Maury? I don't watch a lot of daytime TV because usually I'm working or I'm busy. But I have seen the Maury Show quite a few times, and I think it was great. Now he's all in reruns because they don't do originals anymore, but I have seen it. Do I like Taylor Swift? I do like Taylor Swift, but my wife loves Taylor Swift. I mean, she's a big Swiftie. When will the new shows air? The new shows are airing now. Somebody said they're from St. Pete. My buddy he bought a house down there and fixed it up. And my mom's down pretty close there. Yes, me and Kel Ripken are the same person. We're not twins. We're the same person. So sometimes I want to host a talk show. When I was younger, I played baseball for the Baltimore Orioles. Yes, rest in peace, Jared. My favorite vacation spot, again, I answered that earlier. Been going to Cayman Islands for a long, long time. Hey, Savannah. Now, I don't know if that's Savannah, Georgia, or that's your name, but when I was a Marine at Parris Island, I used to love going to Savannah, Georgia. That was great. Shout out from Michigan. I love Michigan. My wife's from Michigan, North Carolina. We got people from all over. I'm always amazed. It's the second time I've done it live, so I'm still amazed at, hey, Michael, Semper Fi. I was a Marine from 1982 to 1989. Hoorah. There you go, Michael. You're cool. I love it. Thank you. Somebody was writing about legal obligations. That keeps going by so fast. How old are my kids now? My daughter's going to be 21 and my son's going to be 19. I'm no longer a Marine. I haven't been a Marine since 1989, but, you know, once a Marine, always a Marine. But I got discharged from the Marine Corps in 1989. Thank you for my service. I was glad. I love being in America. Greeting from the Humboldt Park area. I love Humboldt Park. I was a cop there for many years. Is my show fake? No. Why do you make people stand up? Because I don't want them to be comfortable on my stage when they've done bad things. Isaac, Semper Fi to you too, buddy. A lot of Marines on here today. Steve, how am I? Florida here. I am great. West Virginia, there you go. She loves you. Christina, her mom, loves me. Thank you. Blue-eyed girl says I'm handsome. What's for dinner? You know, I caught a little bug. I woke up this morning. I was very nauseous, and my wife's from St. Clair Shores. I woke up this morning nauseous. I got a little headache, so I'm not even hungry. I ate a little bit today, and just to calm my stomach. My favorite band is the Rolling Stones. I love The Who and Led Zeppelin. Those are my three favorite. My wife and family are good. Yes, my wife's from St. Clair Shores. Wendy update? I don't know. You guys, that's as much information about Wendy Williams as I do. I love these hats and mustaches. That's so hilarious. I think actually, if I could grow a mustache like that, I would. Staten Island. I've been to Staten Island. My son played some ball out there. Wisconsin checking in. Missouri. From Vegas. Hey, Las Vegas. I'm coming out there in April. My daughter's turning 21. She wanted to go to Las Vegas, so we're going to be staying at the Wynn.